What's going on, everyone, over at One Nation Pub Stopping? I'm Turbo, and today we're bringing you a 106 gun streak with the FAL on carrier by ya boy, one in REVEX. And, man, I really miss playing Black Ops 2. I have a PS4, and I have my PS3 up. It's upstairs in my closet, but I'm just way too lazy to plug it in and play Black Ops 2. I mean, when I bought my PS4, I thought that the games would be backwards compatible sooner, but it's just taking forever, which is just really irritating. Anyway, what I want to talk to you today was my experience at my football camp that I went to. I went to the Temple football camp, the Matt Rule football camp. This is American football, by the way, not soccer. Temple is a university up in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It is a NCAA Division I school that was second in their conference last year, the American Conference. So they played teams like Houston, ECU, Army, Navy, Memphis, Cincinnati, SMU, schools like that. Pretty decently sized schools, and they were actually ranked in the top 20 nationally last year for the first time. And they hung with Notre Dame for a little bit, but they ended up losing to Notre Dame by by literally just a score. So they're a really good team. They actually had the leading tackler in all of NCAA ever, Tyler Matakevich, a linebacker. He plays for the Steelers now. They had a few guys go to the NFL. They had Matt Ioannidis go to the Redskins. He's a D lineman. They had Tavon Young, who is a DB, go to the Ravens. And a few other people. Someone went to the Jets. A wide receiver went to the Jets, stuff like that. But anyway, I was at this camp, and their football facility that they practice on is literally smack dab in the middle of Philadelphia. It's right in the city, like the inner city. It's in the ghetto, but it's a really nice multi-million-dollar facility, and it's so cool because it's literally in the shit. It's in the city. There's a train that goes right over the corner of the facility and cuts it off at the corner, which is so cool. When I was there, trains kept going by and stuff. It would shake the ground below me. Oh my god, it was just so cool. While I was there, I got to meet and practice with some of the players. All those guys were awesome. They were giants, man. It was just so cool. I got to shake Matt Rule's hand, and he's probably one of the best coaches in all of college football. He's probably up there with Urban Meyer and people of that sort. He's so good at what he does, and he's so young. He's coached at every level, and he's probably only around 40. So that's just a huge accomplishment there. And anyway, the first half of the practice was defense, and me being a linebacker, I was down for this. Unfortunately, during the very beginning of it, I felt a fair amount of pain coming from my groin area, kind of right in my guts, kind of behind my dick, I'm not gonna lie. And it was really weird. It was really isolated. It was kind of like a ball of pain just right in my guts, and I didn't know what it was. But I decided to suck it up, even though it hurt like shit, because it was a defensive practice, and I was a defensive specialist. So I really wanted to participate in this first practice, and then after that, we'd have an hour break, and I was going to go ice it up, see what's going on. And Temple's, their sports medicine program is second to none. They have one of the best sports medicine programs in the world. So their athletic trainers are really good. And I went up to them. I was like, hey, I'm feeling this pain in my hip, or kind of in my groin. And they're like, oh yeah. So they had me do a few stretches to see where it hurt, and it hurt like fuck. And it turns out I may have a hernia inside my groin area, which really sucks. A hernia is when there's a lot of pressure being distributed on the colon area, or the intestine area of your body, and something gets pushed out of place. So let's say you're squatting 300 pounds. That's a lot of pressure. So that could give you a hernia. Let's say you're taking a massive shit. That's a lot of pressure. It could give you a hernia. And that's what I have. And I couldn't participate the last practice, which was really embarrassing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I'm going to end it on that. Bye. subscribe to REVEX.